Wednesday, September 4th, 2013, the Red Sox blow at the Tigers with a 20-run performance after a nail-biting 2-1 victory over the Tigers last night at Fenway Park. The Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers square off in the final game of a 3-game series at Fenway Park. And the Boston Red Sox get on the board first on a Stephen Drew homer on a fly ball to right field. Daniel Navas scores his 12th of the season and was 2-0 in favor of the Red Sox. But then in the top of the third, Torrey Hunter grounds out on the second baseman Dustin Pedroia to the first baseman Mike Napoli, and Jose Iglesias scores and Austin Jackson the second, and the Tigers cut the Red Sox lead to 2-1. And Prince Fielder homers on a fly ball to right field, and Austin Jackson scores, and Prince Fielder scores, and the Tigers go on top 3-2. And then in the bottom of the third, the Red Sox would tie the game on a Jacoby Ellsbury homer on a fly ball to right field. His 8th of the season, and it's tied at 3-3 apace. But then the Tigers would score in the top of the fourth on Jose Iglesias grounds into a force out. Third baseman Will Middlebrooks to second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Don Kelly scores. Omar Infante to third. Alex Avila out at second, and Jose Iglesias to first. And it was 4-3 in favor of the Tigers. But the Red Sox would retie the game on a David Ortiz homer on a flying drive to right field, his 25th of the season. Game tied at 4-4 apiece through 4 innings. And then in the bottom of the 5th, the Red Sox would take the lead on a Dustin Pedroia out on a sacrifice to left fielder Andrew Dirksen's Shane Victory into scores. And it was 5-4 in favor of Red Sox. And in the bottom of the 6th inning, that's when the Boston Red Sox bats really went on fire in the bottom of the 6th inning. First of all, Mike Carp walks, Stanley Navas scores, and Mike Napoli the third. When the Drew the second, it was 6-4 Red Sox. And then Will Middlebrooks hits a grand salami, a grand slam, his 12th homer of the season, as it's Middlebrooks, Napoli, Drew, and Carp scores, and it was 10-4 Red Sox. And then David Ortiz doubles on a line drive to center fielder Austin Jackson, and Quinton Berry scores 30th double for Ortiz, and it was 11-4 Red Sox, as David Ortiz has his 2,000th hit of his career. And then Dan Nava homers on a fly ball to right field, and David Ortiz scores as the Boston Red Sox get an 8th spot, and they lead it 13-4. And bottom of the 7th, the Red Sox would add 5 more runs as Ryan Lavarney hits his first homer of the season on line drive to left field, and then Sterling Bogarts and Brandon Lavarney scores, and it was 15-4 Red Sox. And then Quinton Berry singles on a line drive to right fielder Andy Dirks, and Will Middlebrooks scores, and it was 16-4 Red Sox. And then Big Poppy David Ortiz hits a fly ball to right field on a homer, and David Ortiz and Quinton Berry scores. 26th homer for David Ortiz of the season, and it was 18-4 Red Sox. And then Mike Napoli homers on a fly ball to right field in the bottom of the 8th, his 18th of the season. It was 19-4 Red Sox. And then Quinton Berry singles on a line drive to left field to Nick Castellanos, and Ryan Lavarney scores, and Will Middlebrooks is second. As the Red Sox roll up 20 runs in the game as they blow out the Detroit Tigers at Fenway Park 20-4, as they improve to 84-57 on the season. Wayne Dempster was wrapped up the win to go to 8-9 in the season. 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 batted balls, and 7 strikeouts. Rick Purcell was down at a loss. Next up for the Red Sox, they will travel down to Yankee Stadium for a date with the New York Yankees. And the Red Sox extend a lead in the American League East over the Tampa Bay Rays to 6 games. Okay. Let's take a look at our other scores around the major leagues. Down in Cincinnati, bottom of the